Welcome everyone. I'm going to start with a portrait today. I'm going to kind of design the face myself, and hopefully it comes out looking good. I think I'm going to try and do like a profile. I want to fill in the whole thing. I want to have very little negative space in here. I'm going to try and make it look kind of abstract, I think. With the big eye, I want to do like looking maybe back, I guess. This almost looks like the one I did yesterday. I did a really cool one yesterday. Change this here. So I bought this acrylic paint that's made for the colors are made for portraits. So what I did, I bought this little kit the other day. It has all the colors you need to do like portraits. So since I'm going to be practicing, so I went back and bought the larger colors because I'm going to be practicing with these colors for a while. So I thought tonight I'm going to do another small one, but I got some bigger canvas I want to try after this. So I already mixed my colors for the face. So I took this orange here, kind of an orangey color, and what I did, I mixed some of the reddish color in there to get more of an orangey color, and then I mixed the white in there to get this pinkish color, and then I added a little more white, so I got these two tones here, and then I added burnt umber to it up here, so I got this is a raw umber, so I got 3 tones of color here. Oh, I didn't do the yellow ochre yet though. I want to do that today. So a little yellow ochre with white. It's another thing you can do for skin tone. Yellow ochre and white. That's usually good for up in the forehead area. So there, we got all my colors are mixed and I'm ready to go, and now we just got to place it in there. So let's start with the middle of the forehead. We'll use this yellow ochre I just mixed right in the middle here, and then on either side we'll use the dark color I mixed. And we'll use this color for down here. For the cheekbones. And I'll use the raw umber for this shadow side here. Let's see what that looks like. This is just raw umber. Okay. For the nose, I'm going to use the lightest color I mixed up. It's really light. We'll use that down here on the chin. I'll use the mid-tone for the eyelids here. And for the lips, I'll use the It's like a purple. Uh, I'll have to look at it again. It's not red. It's like a violet color. There we go. And since I'm gonna try this raw umber and burnt umber mixture again for the eyes. Let's see if I can get these eyes to look cool. And I'll use this color here for the shadow. This is just raw umber again. We'll use a little bit of that inside the ear here. So I didn't use a model for this one. I just kind of made this up myself. So for the neck area, I'm going to use that light mid-tone color I got. It's kind of pinkish for the neck. For the hair, I threw some, this is a sienna, burnt sienna for the hair. And then I'll probably add some browns to it here in a little bit. Kind of like wanted to put another bun back here. Very cool. We'll put her some eyelids in here now. I guess there's already an eyelid in there. I'll have to lighten it up. I'll run some of my light color in here. you can kind of see why I would need a model, because this isn't like the prettiest girl here. She's kind of got a long, like a big long nose. Huh? When I do these faces on my own, they always come out kind of looking kind of funky looking, because I'm not using a picture. But we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it works. Hey, how's it going, guys? Did you guys get to see the live with me and Lisa? So I'm adding another color, blue gray, for the background. Let's put the background in right now. Maybe with a little of that violet in there. This almost looks like the one I did. Not the good one I did yesterday, but I did another one like this where the lady had like a really long face like this. What I like about it is these colors that I'm using. Once you're done with the painting, the colors seem to kind of go together. One of your teachers. I gotta find the planes here now to make the face look gotta give the face some roundness, you know. So I'm thinking right in here, and right in here. I don't like that yellow color. So what would this would be a little darker here. This one's already dark. Let's see. So dark to light. Yeah. Yeah, I had fun with at Lisa's today. We played some songs we hadn't played for a long time. We did House of the Rising Sun. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. she's not the prettiest girl. I think I'm going to keep this side mostly dark over here. In the house of the rising sun. The next one I do, I'm gonna find a model. I need a model. I'm not quite there yet, improvising on these faces yet. In the house of the rising sun. That's a nice color on top of uh, that sienna. And Lord, I know I'm none. So we'll try and make this, one side of this should be lighter than the other. I think I'm going to fix the nose. Her nose is a little bit pointy. So what I'm going to do is shorten her nose just a bit. There we go. I'm going to look on my phone for somebody that I can copy. Thanks for liking, everyone. The house of the rising sun. Grace. I guess maybe, yeah, maybe light would be hitting in here a little bit. I still don't have this down. Like I'm trying to make the face look. I think this would be shadow here. I bet once the more you do this, the more it'll start clicking in, you know. Because there is like a method to this. I wasn't going to pull black out, but I'm going to try and make her eyes a different shape. So I got to use black. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to. All right. It's starting to get a little bit of dimension now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Let me redo this. Do the eyes. Yeah, it looks pretty weird, huh? Uh, I'm trying to get some here. I can do this at least. Try and get some angle on it. I'm just practicing trying to get, where to put the light, where to put the dark, and I think the tip of the nose here, this is what has to happen. This tip of the nose needs to have a little shadow on it. I remember that. There's a lot of things you got to remember with these portraits, especially when you're not looking at a model. And it looks like I could use a little bit of that around the lip. Getting there. Alright, I'm gonna find a better picture of a girl here. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up on the internet right now. So let's punch in. I want to do something like by Da Vinci, one of his sketches, and then I'll I can't get my... I'm still not used to this internet on my phone. Alright, so I want Da Vinci sketches. Here's a good one. Now that's what I'm trying to do right there, but I'll use this as a sketch, and then we'll paint it in with color. I do like this Reuben. It does look cool. It's because the colors that they put in this kit, if you just use those colors, they all go well together. But I think if I do this face right there, I think it's going to look even sweeter. So, let me get another. I'll do one more small one. It's kind of hard doing it. Maybe I should do it on a larger one. Yeah. I'll do it on a small one. Then if I do it good, I'll turn that into a large one. Then I'm gonna eat dinner after this. Alright, still like to sketch it out with, I'm gonna sketch it out with umber. I gotta go crack a window in my room to get some air flowing in here. Alright. Back in a flash. I'll let you guys see. That's the image there. Alright, I'm going to try a smaller brush. Starting with the Z shape here. I think, man, there's this nasty smell coming through the heater, like a dead rat or something. Ah, I know that smell. There might be something may have died in the heater vents. See how see how much nicer that face looks than the one I had. No, I didn't. I haven't changed it in a while, but it's just that I don't have control of the heater in my place. The landlord lives upstairs, and she has the thermostat up there. So when she puts the heat on, that's when I get heat. And it just smells nasty today. I know that smell because the last place I lived in, I had a in the house. An old boss's. We had to go to his house because his wife was gonna go rent a motel till he got rid of the smell. We had to go searching his for the rat. We finally found it in the basement wall, nestled up against like a hot water pipe. And that's the smell I'm smelling right now. So this is the shading I'm talking about. See this, for a woman, the shading comes down here like this and then up into this nose area. Yeah, I did that other one like a guy's face. But here, this is going to be a little better. I think. Put all this shading in here. It's definitely better when you got some kind of model to look at. Just right off the bat, I could tell that that looks a whole lot better. All right, let's start painting it. I kind of like this violet color for my shadows here, or my. We'll try it. If it doesn't look good, I'll change around. But that looks cool already. I'm going to use the light pink, the mid-tone pink for the rest of it. And then the light for highlights. For the nose. Let's try this orange color up here. What did I just read there, Ruben? How come I missed that? Close to 10 days without an adult drink. I'm due for one. Creepy. Wow. I didn't know you were quitting. Let me see the smell. Yeah. Oh, I know. There's plenty of issues here with them in Seattle, in the sewers and everything. But you couldn't smell it until she just turned the heat on. She just got home uh, when I started doing this picture, and then she turned the heat on, and that's when I'm smelling it. So it's in the vents and stuff, and it's the smell of a dead rat. So it's like she's gonna have to hire somebody to go through and find out where it's at, you know. Wow, wish she would shut that heater off. Let's do the hair now. I'm gonna use the sienna. I like using the sienna for the. There, the heater just went off finally. This burnt sienna works good for the undertone of the hair, because you could make that person a brown haired or blonde if you wanted, or orange hair, red. what a difference. We'll try some of the light pink now. Starting to look good, guys. If I should use the brown here instead of the red. It'll look more natural, I guess. Yeah, I think I like that mixture a little better. Oh, this is the shadow side here. I'm starting to like it, guys. It's looking good. I did learn that, like for these eyelids, instead of using black, you want to use like burnt umber on these eyelids here instead of black. Black's okay, like for the eyes, the eyeliners, but for the lids and the around the nose here, you got to use like a brownish color. Yeah, see now the smell's gone, Ruben. I have my windows cracked so it airs it out. Get that smell out of here. I'm not really happy with the forehead yet, so I'm going to change that to a lighter pinkish color. Caffeine. Yeah, what I'll do in a little bit, because I'm off tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll probably end up doing a landscape. So something I'm more familiar with. These, I don't talk much when I do these because I'm concentrating too much. But yeah, I'll do like a landscape or something when you get back. I can't believe the heat already went back on. Unbelievable. I might have to go eat dinner somewhere else today. I don't want to be eating and smelling that. Probably what I'm going to do, guys. Probably go to the Mexican restaurant. They got some good food there. Whoop. Yeah, that'll give me some time to charge this iPad up too, because it's low. Alright, well I'm gonna go get some dinner. There we go, look at that so far. But let me show you the first one I did without. I didn't have a model for this one. That one I'm using a Da Vinci sketch. I guess it's helpful to have something to look at when you're doing portraits. When I do landscapes, I can do them on the fly because I've been doing them for years. These portraits I just started doing like maybe 4 months ago. But I'm gonna get it down eventually. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Looks pretty cool. I love these colors in this kit. Alright, thanks everyone. I'm going to go have dinner now and I'll be back. See you, Grace. See what else is in here.